Hello everyone, this is Ben Foggins Media Corner back again with a brand new AKF for a Soul Review episode for today. This one's going to be on another film I saw last year in 2021, which this one I really wanted to give you guys my views on this film for quite a bit, and I thought today I should review this film. So today's review is going to be on the 2021 computer animated family comedy adventure fantasy film, and this is the newest animated film from Walt Disney Animation, and it's part of their animation library, and this is Disney's 60th film, and that is Encanto. So Encanto, this was from the people behind Tangled and Zootopia, which I really love those movies. Tangled's a great movie, and Zootopia I love even more. It's one of my favorite Disney movies of the last decade. And so the story of this film, we follow this magical family known as the Madrigal family, which they live in Colombia in between the mountains, and they live in this magical home which they call it Encanto, in which it's a magical home where this family are known for their magical gifts. And one by one we introduce these characters, what their gifts are. Like, you've got one who has super strength, one who has the ability of great hearing, one who has the ability of controlling like the weather of her feelings, one has the ability to shapeshift into anything at all, one has the ability of communicating with animals, and you've got one there who has the ability of flowers and plants. And we're introduced to the main character of the film named Maribel, voiced by Stephanie Beatriz, and she's the only member of the family who hasn't been given a gift. And she's learned through all the consequences on dealing with the fact that she is the only member of the family who hasn't been given a gift. However, what happens is that her home is in danger because the magic is starting to fade away from the candle, which the candle is the reason why this a family is being given these gifts. And so she has to figure out how to save the magic and hopefully can get the magic back to her family before her home is gone for good. So that's pretty much the story of Encanto. Of course, I was really looking forward to this movie because the trailers really got me, and that was the reason why I was looking forward to it, because the trailers really seem interesting, and not just because of the way it looks, of the colorful animation. Not only that, it was because of the music. Like there was going to be music in this one, because the last Disney film that we got last year, which was Raya and the Last Dragon, that one had no music because that was like more of a serious film. It was like sort of like Mulan with I would describe that film being like Mulan but without music. Which I did a review of that. If you want to know what I thought of Raya and the Last Dragon, you can check it out on my channel if you want. I do think that film was awesome. And also I was looking forward to it. The reason why I was looking forward to it was who was behind the music, and I found that was actually Lin-Manuel Miranda who was behind the music. And I was like, this is such a year for him, man, because he has so many things that was out last year, like In the Heights, which I absolutely loved. It was a wonderful musical, and he did Vivo, which is another musical film, and I had a great time with that one. I have to review that soon on my channel. And he also did Tick Tick Boom, which he directed with Andrew Garfield, which I have to review that as well sometime. So I was really looking forward to seeing what his music can be like for a movie like this. And I didn't know much of the voice cast who were in this film, except for two people who were in this film. You got Stephanie Beatriz, which she has appeared a few things here and there, and you've got John Leguizamo from the Ice Age movies, who you may know as the voice of Sid. He's in the movie too. That was the only people I knew who were in this movie. And so I went to see this on opening day on the 24th of November, and a pretty packed screening. And even after I saw the film, I did get an offer for the movie Encanto, which is a poster of the film, and also on the back it's an activity sheet of the movie itself. So I'd like to say to Odeon Cinema, thank you so much for this offer. It was really lovely to get a lovely offer for a movie like this. And after seeing Encanto, of course, I gotta say, this movie was absolutely wonderful. I had a lovely time with Encanto, and this is definitely even better than Raya and the Last Dragon. Of course, when it comes to the animation from Disney, of course, the animation here in this movie is beautiful. It's a beautiful looking film. It's very bright, it's very colorful for the world of Encanto that we're introduced to, like the sets and everything like that, and the textures of the detail of the animation for the characters as well are absolutely spot on, and the character designs as well are fantastic as well. And these characters, I would say, will definitely be memorable in the future when this movie starts to get into right into more and more people when they do see this film, like myself. Even after I saw this film, and the voice cast in the film are really great. Stephanie Beatriz as the main character, Mirabelle, was really great in this movie, and she is actually a Disney princess in the film, and she's actually the very first Disney princess to wear glasses, which I was surprised with, and she would definitely be a memorable Disney princess in the future. And I really liked her characterization in the film because I really cared for her throughout the majority of this film. And her interaction with the family as well, I was really invested with in the film. And you've got like I said, you got John Leguizamo in the film. He was great in the film, and I really liked his character in the film. And all the other voice cast in the film did a really great job with their voice works. And of course, the songs in the film are very catchy, and I thought were fantastic in the movie. And even since the movie began, when the film just started opening, I just couldn't stop moving my body around when the songs were playing on screen, because I was having a lovely time with listening to the songs. And of course, ever since the film was released, there's one song that people will never stop talking about. And if you don't know what the song is, it goes a little bit like this. We don't talk about Bruno, no, no, no. We don't talk about Bruno. Yep, that song right there. That's the song that no one will stop talking about. And of course, I do love that song. And I would say that song may be the next Let It Go. Who knows? But still, though, the song is fantastic. And all the songs all around it are fantastic. And Lin-Manuel Miranda did another amazing job with the songs, just like what he did for In the Heights and Vivo and Tick Tick Boom. And like I said, last year was such a big year for Lin-Manuel Miranda. And I do think he is a great music creator. And the storytelling in this film is fantastic, and it's really creative for a magical film like this one from Disney. And when it gets to the final act of the film, it does really go deep for its story, which I was genuinely moved for what happens in the film. And I thought, and for that, I thought was also fantastic. And as for complaints for the film, I only have just one complaint with this film. I kind of wish this film would have had a villain in this movie. There's no villainous character in the film, but when it does, I thought there would have been like a twist villain in this film, because there was some scenes where it does tend to go for that, where you feel like, oh, this is the villain. I thought it would have been that, but no, there's no villain in this film, which I just kind of wish there would have been one. But still, in the end, though, Encanto, I had a lovely time with this movie, and it's definitely my favorite Disney film of last year. And in my opinion, I like this film a little bit more than Raya and the Last Dragon. Although I still love the film, but here I had a lovely time with it, with its colorful animation, fantastic music, great voice work, and fantastic story that does go deep as well towards the final act, which was generally moving. And if you miss your chance to see this in cinemas, it is streaming on Disney Plus for free. And if you don't have Disney Plus, I recommend you do pick up your own copy of Encanto on physical media of your choice. I got this on Blu-ray a few months ago, and I gotta say, I did watch it on Blu-ray just a couple days ago, and it's definitely worth owning in your collection here for those who are a fan of Disney like myself. So that's pretty much all I have to say about Encanto overall. I'm going to give Encanto 4.5 out of 5. Despite having one complaint with this film, I still had a lovely time with it. And like I said, I like this one a little bit more than Raya and the Last Dragon. Even though I did give that film the same rating as this one, I still love that film. But again, I like this one a little bit more because of what Disney's known for when it comes to their animated films. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching for my AK Afro Store review on Encanto. And let me know what you think of this film if you have seen this already. Do you absolutely love this movie, or was this not the treat that you would expect it for yourself, really, or for your family? So thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for more reviews, and as always, this has been Foggins Media Corner signing off.